earring now then. The graphite first because we've put the F on. See how that makes it darker? Doesn't go quite to the end of her ear because the light's coming right through here. So we're just gonna go, we've got like a moon shape here, we're gonna fill that in. Go down that like that. Just following the angles again. Across here. In the corner. Fill in there. That's a bit paler on the end there. It's just right. It's kind of coming in like that. That kind of angle. Then that's slightly darker in there than the paper, so, and of course the light is coming around her ear, like that. Just sweep it up there, just for now. And we can carry that round if we want to. So we're just going to use this charcoal just to blend up. Just go up here a bit. And over there. So if you want it to stay really, really black, you actually get just a bit of glassine. It just presses it right into the paper then. Take it off carefully. That's quite a harder edge, so in case we don't put the white background in, I'm just going to just sharpen up the edge of her pearl, like that. Because we've already got the pencil line in there, it's pretty strong. So we'll just do that. Just take that lightness round there. Okay. Around there. This like a little, tiny little bit that comes out there. Coming through there, just meeting up with her chin there, and like that. Now, just think this needs to be darker in here. So we'll just do a bit more work on this side of her face. And then I'd like to then have a look at another look at her neck. And I just notice it needs to be a bit lighter in here. So when you notice anything, just do it. Just do it while you think of it. Get this a bit darker. Now these are what gives the expression to a person's face. Just make that splay around that. That's it. And then kind of a bit darker in here. And really under this corner. It's quite dark. Then we'll soften it up with our charcoal side. Just softens up the whole thing. Fantastic. This is how you make the light really good. You go right next to it with a really dark. It makes the white look incredible. Then we'll just merge this in. It looks very dark, but we're going to be blending, so make sure you don't get a really sharp line that's merging into the charcoal shading. Want a nice soft line so that it merges together. This is darker in here. Make that a little bit darker. Let's go right up here. And you can see the bottom of her ear is quite, just a little tiny mark there. And then this shading here. Under there. Just blend it through, soften it all very gently. And if you get little bits and pieces, don't worry about that. They just make it look more like real skin rather than being too smooth. If it's too smooth, it looks like a waxy figure really. It needs to be a bit, you need all those little nuances in skin. This paper will give you that because it's got the slight texture. So I'm just looking at how far away is this from this shading. This is quite up close actually. And it's kind of going about here. So you can use everything that you've already done as a measuring tool. Just got to make sure that as you go, you've got all these in the right places. But I think, if you've traced it on, you're pretty well halfway there really. So through there. The shading's just above here. That needs to come out here a bit. That's needing to be shaded here. Like that. The shape of her cheek, the smiley look. Make it look more round her cheek. It's like it's coming out because that's lighter. That's the bit that's coming out here. So you need to do this. Then this. Coming up here. And that's darker through there. Okay, let's blend that and see how that looks. Go over it very, very gently. Needs to be a bit darker. point where this starts coming up on in relation to a pupil in there, and it's coming up just after it. So now this is too much. Okay, just smooth that out. Make sure we keep that bit of light in there, in her eye. It's lighter than that one, but there is light in her eye, but this is lighter. In her eyebrow, a bit more darkness. Seems to disappear, doesn't it, charcoal? Before your very eyes. So, soften that line, like that. This needs to be darker. Just blend that in. Just put a little bit more in there. Darker in there. Sort that up. Right, yes, this needs to come up here. That's the eyelash there. That's it. It's very dark here. Then don't have a hard line on her inner eyelid. Soft. Very soft looking. Just soften that up a bit. Okay. Right. Now we'll get the chamois. See what that does. So charcoal side. Soften over. It takes off all the very darkest areas on the top there. Just hardly touching it really. Very gently do my neck.